Yes! 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 Sorry about your damn luck.
As your heartbreaking, history-making, knockouts champion of the century, Mickie James.
See, I'm a big believer if you got it, flaunt it, and no one flaunts it better than I do every single night.
We're back, and not a second too soon. That's right, this sorry Divas division has never needed us more. And neither have the boys. Ooh.
But make no mistake about it, I'm better than the best in the world. I am the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Ladies and nerds, your WWE Divas champion, AJ Lee.
I'm the man who started Option C. Spike your hair. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Oh, and yeah, I held up the WWE for some perks. Do I want an ice cream bar with my name on it? You're damn right.
Welcome to another edition of Pipe Bomb. I'm your host, Simply Sensational Billy James, and it's been quite a week so far in wrestling. Just started a great match between Antonio Cesaro and John Cena. I can't say more. It's we're going into the Elimination Chamber, which is one of the things I'm going to talk about. I'm going to drop it right now. A lot of people that have Dish Network are a little pissed off because it looks like the Elimination Chamber is not going to be available on Dish on demand. Well, this all stems from the WWE Network, where you will get all 12 pay-per-views as part of your subscription, which the subscription is going to cost you $9.99 a month with a 6-month commitment, which has a lot of cable providers and satellite providers a little pissed off. So these customers are going to have to suffer through the Elimination Chamber, which kind of sucks. So, it's a loss of revenue for WWE. It's a loss of revenue for the cable companies and the satellite providers. Also, that sort of stems into the next thing we'll talk about. And if you watch Sean Shark Williams, or listen to Sean Shark Williams' Variety Bites, I'm going to be on there tonight, and I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be on this week's show, and he's going to be talking about the WWE Network and how it's going to affect the payout buy rates for WWE superstars. Very interesting, controversial subject. I don't think the top guys are going to be worrying because they make good money off the merchandise, but it's going to be the low carders and the mid carders that's going to worry, and I kind of felt bad for them. But what can you do? It's the WWE, and you really can't do anything about that. So, good. There was a report going around that got started this weekend that CM Punk was released. As you notice, I'm wearing my CM Punk T-shirt here. I'm a loyal CM Punk supporter. And turns out the report's false. CM Punk is still under contract to the WWE. And the rumor got started because AJ Lee was seen at the Chicago airport being picked up by CM Punk. As you all know, which I'm sure you do, that CM Punk is currently dating AJ Lee. So, rumored be rumors. A lot of speculation was going to go on. There was quite a few Punk chants during Monday Night Raw. They were coming live from Denver, Colorado, the Pepsi Center. And, we're less than, March the 3rd, Chicago, Illinois. God help them. It's CM Punk territory. All night long that crowd's going to be hot, and you're not going to be able to silence that crowd. So, can it be a swerve? Can this all be a swerve leading up to a moment that CM Punk returns in Chicago to get one of the hugest pops and ratings go up? Is it possible? It could be. Who knows? Just have to wait and see. What's going to happen to CM Punk? I honestly don't know. And, you know, a lot of people are you're either on one side of the fence or the other. You agree with 100% with what CM Punk's done, or you don't. I am a CM Punk fan, will be, and always will be. But I will say this. Walking out was not the right thing to do. If he was that unhappy, he should just right then and there say, hey, I want my release. Not walked out. But we don't know all the details. We don't know all the little things going behind the scenes. So who are we to say what Punk should have done? But myself personally, I would, if it had been me, I would have bit my tongue. I mean, I do a lot of work myself, and, you know, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. You want to rip someone's head off. But then again, if I had the money, the kind of money that CM Punk probably has, because he's a smart guy, and he probably has invested his money, and he's, you know, saved it, not blown it, I might have done it too. Who knows? We're not in his shoes. So until you're in that man's shoes, you really can't make a comment one way or another. So, Elimination Chamber this Sunday. My good friend John Mayer and I will be talking about the Elimination Chamber this Sunday on the WWE 2014 Elimination Chamber Preview Podcast, hosted by John Mayer, a.k.a. the leader of the Mayer Nation, a.k.a. the Empire. So you guys, you know, come listen to that. John, very sharp guy. He's going to have a lot to say. And I know John has got a big article coming up about the big Pro Wrestling Syndicate event that's going to be coming up, a 30-minute battle royale. You know, John is going to talk all about it. John is a loyal supporter of Pro Wrestling Syndicate, and it's great stuff. I've heard great stuff about it. They've had great talent come through there, great celebrities. This event that he's going to be talking about, my understanding is Bret the Hitman Hart's going to be there. The greatest women's wrestler today, Mickie James, will be at this event. So I'm kind of jealous, you know. I'm a Mickie James fan, but you already knew that. So, you know, what is the WWE going to do? I mean, we're going into WrestleMania, you know, Elimination Chamber, the pay-per-view before WrestleMania. What's going to happen? I don't know. Do I think Daniel Bryan's going to walk out with the WWE title at Elimination Chamber? No. It's not going to happen. Randy Orton's walking out the WWE champion. All rumors and all stories I've read, Daniel Bryan will not be in the main event for the WWE title. It will not be changed to a triple threat match. It will stay Randy Orton defending the WWE World Heavyweight title against Batista. A lot of fans not happy about this. We don't want to see it. Here's what I've got to say. I never hated Batista. You know, he was okay. I liked him. I wasn't, you know, like a big fan or anything. I don't think it's right for him to come back to the WWE and then right off the bat he wins the Royal Rumble and then he's in the main event at WrestleMania. It's not right. I'm sorry, but Batista does not have the star power of, say, The Rock. So there's a big difference between The Rock and Batista in that sense. And there's a trend that's starting. It seems like all of Triple H's old buddies are being brought back and given pushes. Granted, the New Age Outlaws are going to be transitional champions. And I don't have a problem with that because the New Age Outlaws have brought it. They have got it. They've still got it, and they've put on good matches in the ring. And that's all I ask for. I don't care how old you are, as long as you put in good quality matches. So I'm looking forward to it. The Usos get their title shot at the Elimination Chamber against the New Age Outlaws. And that's going to be interesting to see. So, you know, TNA's get ready. They're going into lockdown. It's coming up. I believe it's March the 9th. I will be, I'll have a preview of that also. But TNA's really starting to slowly improve. I'm saying slowly. They've got a lot of work to do. They're not clear yet. They've got tremendous amount of work to do. They've still got to build the X division up. They got to build their tag team division up. They're slowly rebuilding their knockouts division, but they've got to do something. Rumor has it that Angelina Love is going to return to TNA, and that will be a big boost to the knockouts division. When the TNA Knockouts original, when the division was returned full blast on. In case you didn't know this, Angelina Love is a 5-time TNA Knockouts champion. She holds that record with Tara and Madison Rayne. And here's your little tribute, a little tidbit information on Madison Rayne. Madison Rayne is the only knockout to have held the Knockouts title and the Knockouts tag team title at the same time. No, I take it back. She's the first. The second to do that is Gail Kim. So I stand corrected on that. Caught myself there. So, WWE Network's going to start up. A lot of controversy. A lot of people say they're going to buy it. A lot of people say they're not going to buy it. Myself, I'm buying it. Just right off the pay-per-view is going to pay for itself. I love NXT. If you don't watch NXT, you're missing something out great. It's awesome. So this is going to be a great way in the States to see NXT. Superstars, you really forward through half of Superstars, because really half of Superstars is nothing but Raw, highlights, basically. They highlight a couple of matches and stuff like that, and you get 1 or 2 original matches. I usually just watch the original matches and fast forward through the other stuff. Main event, it's not bad, and same thing with SmackDown. So we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen, especially now that negotiations have officially broke down between, they hadn't come to a negotiation agreement between NBC Universal and WWE. So WWE is going to go out and shop for more possible, people that might be interested in picking up the Raw and SmackDown for their network. Be very interested to see if that happens and if what network picks them up. If Spike TV were to pick them up, Viacom, who owns Spike TV, very bad news for TNA. TNA would lose its national TV deal, and they would be scrambling big time. They've been in the forefront of Spike TV for quite a while, so this would be a big blow to TNA if they lost their U.S. TV contract. It would kill them in the U.S. market. They would be dead because nobody would be able to see them on TV. Right now, their other program, Explosion, airs exclusively overseas, and if they lose their only U.S. time slot, we could very well be seeing the death of TNA. Hopefully, that won't happen because competition is good for business. Sorry to steal a punch freeze there. So, I know I went through a lot of quick little stuff here, but I just had to get what was on my mind off. But the big thing is CM Punk is not gone from the WWE yet. He will not be gone. If he's leaving, it won't be until July. When in July, who knows? And then we don't know what CM Punk's going to do, so it's going to be a surprise. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. So it's going to be an interesting week of wrestling. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. But, and like I said, just got to wing it and see what's going to happen. But, here's the thing. Don't give up on the WWE because CM Punk's gone. There's great other wrestlers there in the WWE. Yeah, we don't like the way Daniel Bryan's being treated, but he's putting on great quality matches. We got Cesaro now. He's look at that match he had with John Cena on this past Monday Night Raw. Phenomenal. You got guys like Big E Langston. I mean, Big E, he's impressive. Gotta give it to him. You got guys like Dolph Ziggler, who I know is getting screwed over, but he's still one of the best in the ring. You got Christian. You got Sheamus. You got Alberto Del Rio. You got the Usos.